On the other side of imagination, there lies Operencia, a world where reality embraces fantasy, where dreams foretell destinies, where history meets legend. I hail from this land, and I have a story to tell. I was there when the great dragon Fade rose from the depths. None could stop him. Humanity faced its doom until arrived the Sword of Legend, until arrived Attila.
We should have seen this coming.
Well, it's not every day an army dares launch a surprise attack against...
And it is not any day that an army defeats...
Admit it. Part of you admires such an...
You know me too well, Rek.
You prefer to be the one
Like I said.
We're here.
Be ready for anything. The source of the invasion lies ahead.
Have you any idea what to expect?
Possibly.
Perhaps you'd like to prepare me.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
And there we have it. A scorned past love on a quest for revenge.
I wish I could immediately dismiss that assumption.
Oh, this will be interesting.
There we are, a full bucket. You might want to ready your bow, my queen. We'll need it soon.
I shall never question your king's instinct again, no matter how mundane. These are no everyday marauders.
This gate spawns creatures Operencia has never seen.
Don't worry, human. There are many more to come.
They talk.
Not for long.
My king. My queen.
And so has a Taltosh, judging by your robes.
Gunsel, your majesty.
Strange that none of my troops are
Dead. We were very close to sealing the gate when a wave of underworlders came and slaughtered everyone.
Underworlders have been known to craft gates to Operencia, but nothing close to this enormity. Let's seal this damn thing.
I see the light traps are in place. I'll activate the first dish.
I am blessed to witness your powers of light firsthand, my lady.
It's only the beginning, friend.
Reflecting solid rays across the gate will seal it.
The dishes can be grabbed and moved to reflect upon one another until the gate is sealed.
As if I did not already know this.
You were just taking a while. Yes, just a few more like this. always heard gates to the underworld are much smaller than this, even undetectable to most Operencians.
I know only of gates intended for individuals. This is the first centered on full-scale invasion.
How many others have you seen, my lord?
Just one. Long ago. Far away.
The soldiers sent to retrieve this part did not return.
Good. This was feeling too easy.
Let's hope it's nearby. To arms!
There it is. The missing dish. I think you know what goes here, Your Majesty.
Naturally.
This gate will not be sealed.
Who's next?
Did it.
And now we only have an entire underworld army to deal with.
Sounds like my kind of a day.
Their celebration was short. A surprise attack from above burned everything.
What was that?
Exactly what you're thinking.
Surely they are...
If only that...
I'm suddenly feeling a lot less safe.
There. Did you see it?
Yes.
Yes?
It's too bad you won't be able to face him yourselves. Succubus,
If I must,
Your reluctant succubus hails from the underworld, wizard.
my order knows what is best for this rat. That is all you, Succubus.
I...
Now!
No.
Now you must actually...
A pointless challenge.
You've only delayed your death. You...
I beg to differ.
You're Thade, aren't you? I was warned long ago this day.
You represent your species well. Complete.
Says the leader of an invaded.
Though born in long have I watched from below. As my brothers and sisters only to fit. We seek a realm under you.
You are no different. Do not pretend dragons have ever arrived to Operencia.
You are. I am the first to enter this realm. It is the...
Can we kill him now?
Yes. To arms!
This queen does more than sit on her throne.
That sword. I was...
Few are.
None. Did you truly hope to resolve?
It seemed used.
I suppose.
Attila's triumph cemented his legacy. The scourge of demons. Peace reigned, until one day, the great king died, and with him, order and unity. Attila's great battle was but a forgotten tale. Driven by vengeance, the underworld developed a new plan. With no strong leaders in Operencia, Who would dare try to stop them from invading the middle world? Who, indeed? Long ago and far away, a young farmer dreamed. A white stag guiding him to a special place. Every night it returned as he slumbered. The same deer, the same hidden path, the same castle under a lake. His father knew this to be a sign. Surely the work of Chodasarvash, a miraculous deer of legend. Reluctantly, he urged his son to follow the calling and to never look back. For he was a young farmer no more. The next morning, the young mage admired the sunrise. He set forth on a journey he did not yet understand. His only guide, a vision that made him question his sanity. It would only get stranger from here. A sense of awe struck the young mage as he approached the sunken castle. He had no explanation for the unnatural sight before him. A pathway led from the forest to the foot of the lake, and then through it. As he passed through the swirling wall of water, his wonder suppressed his fear. Each muddy step drew him closer to his destiny. Inside the gate sat the figure of a man against a pillar. He appeared unconscious. The young mage thought he poked at the body with his...
Ow! Hey! Did you just poke me with a...
How do I know? I shouldn't have done more than just poke.
You have nothing to fear from me. I'm guessing you even have me to thank for entering this cursed... Well, you're not stealing my reward.
Reward? You created?
I possessed the magical amulet, and I went through hell till the amulet's power opened up. The thing is, as I entered this forsaken fortress, a wretched old man saw fit to pin... And for good measure, he knocked me out with his bow just before he left with the
The welt on your forehead is remarkable. He seemed to take great care not to irrevocably harm you.
Tell that to this irrevocable... Help me up. I think I'm...
Good. Then you can tell me...
Happily. I'll explain.
As we go. I wish you well, whoever you are. But I don't need you joining me.
The name is Yoshka. I don't care what yours is. And I'm not joining you. You are joining me.
That's not how this works.
Oh, just shut up and open that chest. Should be a key in there.
Yoshka, are you?
So what if I...
Nothing. It's just...
You don't really strike me as the writing...
So tell me.
Oh, please. It's more about the people, places, and things I encounter throughout my travels. I need something.
So you logged?
I have more control of it there. Would you like to read it? I have nothing to...
Looking to double the size?
Ha!
Why would anyone lock this place up? There's nothing here but water. On the ceiling.
And in the hallways.
Yoshka? Is that a man-sized frog ahead of us? Wearing armor?
Zildek warriors. The legend is true. Ready for your first battle, friend?
I can feel myself gaining power with each fight. Well...
If the legends are true, these were men once.
And I suppose this...
Him, the dragon.
Dragon?
Have fun trying to open that.
Let's find a safe place to rest. Stay quiet for now. We may attract more Zoldyck.
Or word. Have fun trying to open that without the right key. Have fun trying to open that without the right key. Over there in the corner. That...
The companions took time to rest.
King Valkada is a tyrant and a bore, but he does offer a nice reward. 9 wives of his finest soldiers have been kidnapped. Now slaves to King Many knights, including said 9 fine soldiers, have been sent to rescue...
None?
None. You can tell Vakar is really desperate. I heard a rumor he's... And you know none of
I know it sounds crazy, but I'm...
Yoshka listened to his new associate's tale.
So a deer showed up in your dream, and it led you here.
Well, I did have the dream several times.
And you just walked on into a sunken castle, not knowing what to expect, because a deer in your dreams told you to come here, yet evil frogmen surprise you.
When you put it that way.
That hurt.
As they encountered their first trial, the companions marveled at the intricate system of levers and gated pitfalls. Surely the work of a madman. It felt right at home in this cursed place.
Who builds a castle with gated pitfalls in the ground?
An ancient tactic to confine groups of prisoners and creatures to specific areas.
You seem pretty familiar.
You could say that. Hey, look at that. The one who follows a deer to certain doom actually has a brain in their head.
You're here to save us? Could you help us? You're the first ones not to die fighting those frogmen. Thank you.
The way out is clear. You should be able to exit through.
We won't forget this. I promise.
6 more till riches. Come.
Did this castle...
So they say. It's a long...
Happily.
Can't say Before King Vakar ruled these lands, he had a rival king.
It's lovely.
Though both kings built impressive armies, their biggest war wreck was constantly adding on to his castle. He even had the legendary stonemasons guild a couple of years into their pissing match, just about 2 decades ago. Vokard told Brek he had managed to curse them.
Turning all his warriors to Zol...
Exactly. Brek thought Vaka was bluffing, though. I mean, really, wouldn't you? A farce of a celebration took place at this very castle. With men, Vaka himself chose to stay home, however.
That party must not have...
Brek ordered everyone there from Vakar's kingdom head home with a message. That he had seized the kingdom's 12 most beautiful... Do you think this will make them cry? Was what he... But sadly, Brek locked the young women's faces to mouthpieces designed for mighty steeds. The first tear was shed just a few steps ahead. The lake around you, and depending on whom you ask, the effect was immediate or took dead.
I hope
They did. In fact, I heard Anna took the Some even suggest the 12 women escaped by transforming into...
You didn't just make that all up on the spot, did you?
Oh, please. Alas, not even I am that clever. I hope you don't think this is the beginning of some kind of legendary friendship. Soon as we get paid, I'm off.
Well, you're the one welcoming me to this partnership, remember?
Touché.
I can feel myself gaining power with each fight. Skeletons that fight like men. Maybe even better than men. Who wants to see a magic show?
How rude of me. I never caught your name. I've never seen such advanced necromancy at play. Fallen knights, perhaps?
What? No keyhole?
Haven't you learnt yet? Nothing's that simple in this place. Let's take a closer look at that contraption.
Stayed home. Oh, that one seems so nice. Your loot better be worth this. I take it that seeing all those bars in the dungeon brought back some bad memories for you.
Yes. Adding
This whole place, true. Locked. And we don't have the right key. Calling my spells tricks is such a disservice. I can feel myself gaining power with each fight. Normally, a bear, a fox, and a mouse carved into a wall would just be a decoration in a castle. But here, something more.
as though you know anything of castles. That said, I agree.
I thought dragons were fiction.
They say that the dragon is actually King Breck's pet.
I sense another
Much more personal. You see, that dragon is Breck's prisoner because of me. What, you don't believe?
Not for us.
It's true. Well, my 3 brothers helped. Last time I ever saw them. Probably 30 years ago.
False sentimentality doesn't make it any more believable.
A huntsman, a tailor, an astronomer, and a thief.
The lying one?
Huh. Not this time. We combined our skills to free the princess from the dragon. We thought we had killed the damn thing. But alas, Breck felt compelled to nurse it back to health and keep it locked beside his throne room. Breck promised us each great land. Funny how he never followed. He certainly had plenty of time to.
I'll play along. What became of your brother?
It's more a matter of what became of me. My reputation as a thief they disowned.
I'd say you've got me now.
Something about this door looked promising. Did it lead to more prisoners? Certain doom? Perhaps both.
Abracadabra. been here before. On the other side of this rubble.
I wonder what caused this part to collapse. Oh, that. Your loot better be worth this. How rude of me. I never caught your name. We know where this goes. Let's drop it off soon. It literally exists just to be heavy.
I thought you said you didn't want to go back into the dungeon.
I did, but gold, probably.
Yes, probably. What was that you said about the skeletons being fallen knights?
The best I can come up with is that we're fighting off the rescuers.
How did anyone even get down here without...
Do me a favor, would you? Don't look at me. I don't have that key. A secret area. Let's see what they're hiding. You won't need this anymore. If we had stumbled across this hidden area before seeing that strange contraption down here, I would have been very confused. Who hides a weight? Don't look at me. I don't have that key. He was likely here for years. You'd think he could have written some better poetry.
Let's hold on to this copper crown, though. It could prove useful. Well, that's one way to unlock a door.
This castle sure had one hell of a locksmith.
Yet another deranged locking mechanism.
I have a feeling this will unlock more than just the prison doors.
Who are you? It's been so long. We were praying for a hero to come. Thank you.
That's 6 beautiful women we freed, and 6 story of...
I'd say maybe one of the 3 we have left to say, but I wouldn't want to...
How kind.
3 more to go. They continued the search.
This is already more profitable than the last time I put my life on the line. Rescue missions, where have you been all my life? Did you hear that?
Who wants to see a magic show?
So soon? What kind of key fits this lock?
They entered the wine cellar.
And here we are, the greatest treasure room of this castle.
Yet enjoying any of its contents will slow your reflexes, leading to certain doom nearby.
Must you ruin everything? This castle continues to educate me on new methods of opening doors. I know. It's an honor to fight. Oh, that one seems so nice. How rude of me. I never caught your name.
As they left the wine cellar, they agreed on one thing. There may actually be one room worth returning to in this cursed place once this is all done.
It should come as no surprise that we opened a door somewhere else entirely.
Any ideas on how to get through this one?
I didn't want to do this. It is done. Now, whom shall I punish?
We're not going in there, are we?
I see no other way. We're not getting across this pool, are we? Seems the statue of the king has lost its head.
We should make them all like that, so they match. Well, I guess that's the end of those earthquakes.
What could have done this?
Not what and the end. Me.
The bigger they are, the more they can talk.
You're no mere soldier, are you?
What gave it away? This inescapable throne room?
You truly are too large to leave this room, aren't you?
A curse upon a curse. That the prisoners you freed would have lifted.
Through human sacrifice, no doubt. How trite.
The captive dragon has been my only company for 20 years. And you forced me to kill him.
Don't worry. We'll be back together soon. I expected more of a challenge from a... Dragon Slayer?
So, anyone hungry for frog's legs? For the next 5 years?
Yoshka could not believe his eyes when he gazed upon the rare treasure dropped by King Breck.
The Vial of Light was designed to see beyond the sight of man. Breck must have carried this for a reason. But how to fill it? Oh, that one seems so nice. This should be the last tower. You ready?
Is anyone ever truly ready to face what this castle has to offer?
Sounds like your dream there was a little vague on the specifics. How rude of me. I never caught your name. We can trap some light in our vial from this light spring. Let's see what happens from there.
They magically seal the doors.
Well, would you look at that? A magic rune. Half my share of the reward. Ah, purity. A foreign concept to one such as myself. Innocence. Whoever designed these rune keys was absolutely not thinking of me at the time. Beauty. Now that's something I can relate to.
I thought I was gonna rot in that cage. Thank you.
Of course.
Indeed. How does it feel to be a...
It's not heroics, it's just...
Oh, then you won't mind if I take...
The duo exited the castle in triumph, but it was not long before a young knight crossed their path. Out of breath, Mezei greeted the companions with delight.
Word has already spread of your deeds. The young mage and the bandit. I come before you great heroes with a desperate plea.
There's only one hero for you to thank this fine evening, and it's not me.
Evening? Alas, sunrise was 4 hours ago.
Impossible.
While you faced the evil forces below, a new darkness fell upon the land. A literal darkness. It seems the sun has vanished.
Like he said, impossible. Unless there's a healthy sum of gold involved in whatever you ask.
There is.
Just one question.
No. You are with me.
Haha.
What exactly would you...
Find the sun.
I'm sorry.
Find the sun? The king has apparently misplaced it.
You have the full support of the royal army, which, after so many failed attempts at freeing the prisoners...
Well, how reassuring. How do we...
I don't know, but I do know of someone who might. We must head to the Great Forest.
In daylight, the Great Forest invites all with lush scenery and friendly animals. But when darkness falls, that is when thrive the creatures of the night. And with no sun to stop them, they've never been more active. They've never been hungrier. As they entered the forest, Mezei spoke more of the merchant.
A traveling Taltosh once told me he has the best weapons in the land.
A Taltosh?
You really don't leave your Taltosh as slaves to the old faith. The only thing crazier than their outlaw...
Mezei, we have come a very long way and the path...
It's the best lead...
That's good enough.
You hear those bugs all around us? I'll bet they're almost as big as we are.
Let's hope you're wrong.
You're going to find I have a nasty habit of being right about things.
At night it is said this forest has a connection with the underworld. I wasn't sure I believed that until now.
If he's as wise as you say, I'm sure your merchant of the woods can give us a full explanation. Oh, that one seems so nice.
I think I'll hold on to this beetle leg, in case we're desperate for food.
I know. It's an honor to fight with you.
May your soul find rest in the afterlife. You can't take that. It belongs to someone else.
And you really think that they're coming back for it anytime soon?
Look, I'll make you a deal, Mazet. I'll believe in your merchant if you allow us the opportunity to pay for his goods.
Fair enough. But that doesn't mean I have to like it.
You can turn me into the king once this is all over with.
Yes, that is my plan.
So tell me, Meze, is it true that you're the last knight of...
It is.
Sounds a bit far-fetched. In fact, I have my doubts about you even being part of his army to begin with.
Yoshka.
You were a long way from your own kingdom when you found us, Meze. That's all I'm saying.
I serve my king loyally.
I like you, Meze. I don't believe you. But...
Well, I like you too, Yoshka.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Calling my spells tricks is such a disservice.
It is done.
And his second beetle leg will be dessert.
This path has teeth.
Wait, can you be more...
I think it means if you feed it.
How
Do
perceptive.
you think it likes dead, human-sized insects?
True. Though...
We'll be back... Didn't know vegetation could be so painful. We have to feed it the right thing. I think it liked that.
Beetle legs. You never can eat just one.
Surely that's enough beetle legs.
And yet it craves more.
Can we go back to the killer frogmen again?
The flora here is truly unique. Must be quite gorgeous in the daylight.
I'd call it gorgeous now. If some of it weren't trying to eat us. Well, that cave sure looks inviting.
It's not. Ready your weapons.
Well, I didn't actually mean that...
You heard the man, Yoshka.
Beware! What a waste of life.
They're not getting any smaller, are they?
Meze, you should wedge your neck between its pincers while we flank it from each side.
There are viable tactics that do not involve my probable demise.
Let's just kill this thing. Is everyone all right?
So long as that huge throbbing thorax you're holding allows us to head farther north, I'm fine.
Your tactics were sound.
Still like my head in the pincers idea.
There's some tasty arachnid for you.
Don't mind if I do. Meze, after you.
Another cave.
The more we're here, the more I'm inclined to believe what you said. Is that the World Tree?
I'm marginally impressed you've heard of that, but no, it's just a tree.
Except for there. All the way to the... I wonder what happened.
I'm sure it's somewhere.
These roots block our path.
Ha! Allow me to
Yoshka hacked at the roots. The only damage she a new voice.
If you value your weapon,
What?
you will only harm. Who leads this band? What brings you?
We,
To find this.
If we were speaking to a normal, but we're talking.
Sunshine enlivens this. I care for no.
Wonderful. So just.
It is not.
I shouldn't.
what would you have us do?
If one thing keeps me at, you must create a new water flow out.
I understand.
Water once flowed to my other side.
We'll make that
There are a few routes I have now fulfilled your. You again? My roots feel no freer than before. I hope you have at least figured out by now that your goal lies west from here.
A secret room with treasure and nothing here to kill us. Who says Operencia has totally gone to hell?
I wonder, could that be the merchant? Hello? Merchant, are you over there?
Why don't you take the invisible bridge?
There's no bridge.
No, it would not. How do we get...
How rude of me. I never caught your name. What? Not fair.
As a team, we'll always make it out alive.
Well, what an interesting post.
Are those grooves in her forehead? Just as I suspected. A dam.
Well, it's just a few rocks.
Yes, we'll just use our bag.
What explosive?
Exactly. Without a huge
Skeleton warriors. Out here.
Think maybe it's the same curse as the sunken castle?
Yes. A tie between this forest and the underworld, as Meze mentioned at the very least. Let's not return here until we figured out how to destroy these rocks.
That cave reeks like nothing I've smelled before.
Yeah, I want to see what's in there too. Is that a giant?
No.
I've heard forest giants.
If we're quiet about this,
Or we can attack him now.
Let's leave that up. Your loot better be worth this. Anything worth stealing? So much for no more spider fights.
you could use a resurrection spell now.
Oh, that one seems so nice. Huh. How rude of me. I never caught your name.
How do you suppose we cross this?
Right now, we don't.
Let's remember this for later, though. I sense something of use over there.
Again?
Doesn't get any less disgusting the second time, does it? Attacked by spiders while protecting everything you own. What a terrible way to die.
Our weapons fund begs to disagree with you.
Hopefully the merchant gives us something good to spend it on.
Again? My roots feel no freer than before. I hope you have at least figured out by now that your goal lies west from here.
He's waking.
Next time, let's make sure there's no big smelly monster sleeping right next to us before we decide to smash something loudly. Let's not fight one of those again, please.
We can make camp here if you like.
We can always use a shovel, can't we?
Well, go ahead and equip. Bit then.
Interesting. Equipping this, I feel something. Like it's trying to tell. Nothing there. But it's telling me how far I am from something.
Something? What kind of something?
Well, it's a shovel, Yoshka. How much communication can you ask for, really? Our last dig was closer. This is the proper direction. We'll find it very soon. Something is close. This is the proper direction. Our last dig was closer. We'll find it very soon. I think we know where this goes. Let's not return here until we figured out how to destroy these rocks. That's the wrong combination.
Oh, you almost had it.
You think so?
I have no idea.
It seems the forest's eternal night was starting to turn this person mad.
Indeed. It appears he has truly abandoned all of his belongings. I'm less inclined to turn in to the king now.
Thank you. Down we go.
Sometimes I wish I excelled at things other than taking life.
That's quite the door. I've never seen such intricate use of copper. Just wish we had a key for it.
Roar and is nigh. It is done.
feel myself gaining power with each fight. Other than this strange wooden crown? I believe a bomb recipe.
Indeed. Still worthless without the ingredients.
We'll work on that. Let's find something we can use to concoct this potion.
What do you think that wooden crown does?
It's quite hefty, and its edges are very precise.
Sounds like a secret key to me.
Wow!
I don't believe it.
Just don't lose your balance as we cross. This sounds delicious.
Looks heavy.
It is. Let's get it to a campfire. We've got some concocting to do. Time to put this cauldron to work.
That's it.
Are you sure it's safe?
Of course it's not safe. In other words, it's just what we need.
Do you remember the way to the rocks?
It's marked on the map in case we get lost.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Remind me to cover my ears next time.
Let's hope there is no next time.
Water flows quite nicely now.
We have a tree to talk to.
Enjoying your new water supply?
Yes.
Wait, it is not.
Correct.
What now?
Something holds my eye.
Where do we go?
Go east.
East it is.
Did you not hear me the first time? Free my roots. To the east shore with you.
When they reached the shore, a remarkable, yet all too familiar sight swished and swirled before them.
A hole in the lake?
Is your friend here, Yoshka?
Back for more, I see.
Yet another familiar sight presented itself.
This is the man who stole the amulet and knocked you out just before we met.
Light on details, but not inaccurate. The name is Sebastian. Perhaps you care to enlighten them further, Yorshka.
Of course, but you look...
No less pressing, but my personal quest could use the assistance of your companions if they're willing to.
This is all very strange.
You were the symbol of the 7 tribes.
Fair warning.
It does. A very wise Taltosh named Gunsel, who once served Attila himself. I met the Taltosh years ago during his legend. During my time with him, Gunsel had a vision of destiny. He told me my purpose, to secure the sword of Attila and deliver it to in great battle with the Sun King's discipline.
The Sun King?
Nopkirai is his real name, said to be the person.
Fairy tales of the old faith.
True. By day he mounts his mighty, at night he rests. Sometimes the Sun King is very real. Tales of...
So you're saying this prophecy...
Which just so happens to be the same place we're headed to free a talking...
Sounds like the will of the gods to me. I have reason to believe this is the tomb of Attila. And within it I hope to find his sword. Will you join me then?
No.
The companions entered the tomb with an optimistic sense of want. It did not, with no warning. And then,
We're going to die.
but
Well,
A spirit haunts us. A female spirit. Not Attila.
Look, straight ahead.
Could it be?
You said your name is Sebastian.
You are correct, Yoshka. This is not Attila's tomb. This is where he buried his own sun, moon, and stars.
Queen Reka.
I have no doubt.
and she's already introduced herself to us.
That's not all that concerns me.
This warrior skeleton looks formidable. I'm glad it's not trying to kill us.
Call him Und, and he very likely will.
Why are you keeping us waiting then, Ond? Get on with it. Skeleton archers confound me. How do they aim with no eyes?
Alas, Tosh, he could bullseye anything while blindfolded.
I'd like to stay on his good side then. Pleasure to meet you, Tosh.
There can be no doubt. This is not only the tomb of Queen Reka, but also of 4 of the 7 great chieftains. They are seated around us.
I know this is difficult for you, Sebastian.
Just as I know what must be done at any cost. Now, onward.
May your soul find rest in the afterlife.
Abracadabra.
Sometimes I wish I excelled at things other than taking life.
Good thing we still have that vial.
sun, moon, and stars.
One more time. We'll get it next time. One more time. We'll get it next time.
Look, over there.
If Attila went through all this... Even the stationary mushrooms want us dead. Oh, this mask we've acquired is hideous.
Indeed, but do know that the Bushos served Attila and this land faithfully as fine warriors for many years. Some still do.
The ones that weren't driven mad. Now they're just crazy warriors in crazy masks.
I'll wear the mask, if no one else wants to.
It would be an improvement. Oh, that one seems so nice.
I can feel myself gaining power with each fight.
No key, no entry.
We'll get it next time. One more time. We'll get it next time. One more time.
The door is opening.
Watch your backs!
How rude of me. I never caught your name. I'd say keep your guard up, but I just want you dead.
simply throw this sun into the sky to save Operencia.
It will feel at home in the device near Queen Raker's coffin.
It fits.
But is it properly placed? 2 more.
Another light spring. I wonder what this will reveal.
No key, no entry.
You'll need a cauldron for that recipe.
We know.
Oh, that one seemed so nice.
The rare skull in this tomb, not on fire and out to kill us. It does fit nicely there, doesn't it?
If nothing else, it makes for a tidier tomb.
Who wants to see a magic show?
is done.
Ow! What vile sorcery powers these doors? Lightning itself?
A malfunction? Or a trap?
You are halfway to freeing me.
Was that Ulfa? Speaking through his roots?
Yes, everyone knows trees only speak through their mouths. No key, no entry.
It is done. A 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories.
Have fun trying to open that without the right key. How rude of me. I never caught your name. Oh, that one seems so nice.
Sometimes I wish I excelled at things other than taking life.
Two doors, one dial. How do we get into both?
Just one more cluster.
You hear that? We're almost there.
Meze, allow me to push you through that small hole. It will hurt, but I feel it will lead to riches.
I'd rather we pursue another option and come back later.
Yoshka, allow me to push you through there.
Meze is right. There will be another option. Even with no sky above us and a haunted tomb, the moon continues to taunt us.
Only one more to place.
Three doors, a sun presiding over a star and the moon.
This looks promising.
There's our entrance. Well done.
The crackling of bones I hear can mean only one thing. The wrath of four great chieftains I once called family.
Well, if you want to keep this reunion a private affair, old man, you know we'd understand.
Und! Tosh! Turtum! Huma! If any of you can hear me, know we search this tomb for only the most noble of reasons.
Only one more to place.
This looks promising.
There's our entrance. Well done.
The crackling of bones I hear can mean only one thing. The wrath of four great chieftains I once called family.
Well, if you want to keep this reunion a private affair, old man, you know we'd understand.
Und! Tosh! Durtum! Huma! If any of you can hear me, know we searched this tomb for only the most noble of reasons.
That's a really big if there, old man. There's as much soul left in those bones as any other ruthless skeletons terrorizing Operencia these days.
You're right. I don't like it, but I know you're right.
They may just be more skeletons, but they're more formidable than any we've faced before.
That just means their bones crack harder.
Oh, that one seemed so nice.
Great chieftains, I am truly sorry.
They entered the crypt. It gripped their hearts.
My power petrifies you,
Queen, Ray.
This can't.
holding you in place, and long have
My queen.
I...
This is unbelievable.
I know I'm sheltered, but how does one kill a ghost?
If she can kill us, we must be able to kill her, right?
We cannot kill her.
So we join her in the afterlife then. Perfect.
No, a corporeal apparition can be defeated, same as you or me. They simply expire once exhausted.
Expire? How do you know this?
Experience?
Well, I'm convinced.
Well, I can't think of a more convenient place to die than in a tomb.
I have seen you fight. We will not perish.
They entered the crypt.
This is unbelievable.
I know I'm sheltered, but how does one kill a ghost?
If she can kill us, we must be able to kill her, right?
We cannot kill her.
So we join her in the afterlife then. Perfect.
No, a corporeal apparition can be defeated, same as you or me. They simply expire once exhausted.
Expire? How do you know this?
Experience?
Well, I'm convinced.
Well, I can't think of a more convenient place to die than in a tomb.
I have seen you fight. We will not perish.
Did we just expire?
Being at peace this awake, I sense a quest.
It honors us that we were, but alas, the fate of Operencia is at stake. Might you know where to find it?
No. Only he who crafted the blade would sense its power.
Hadur? But
If your quest is as noble as you claim, then fate will lead you.
First, fate needs to lead us out of this place. All this exposure to malevolent mushrooms is causing hallucination. We honestly think we're talking to a royal wraith who told us...
Take this arrow. Use it to escape this tomb. My power fades. He will not. Good luck. Heroes.
It's not every day a ghost calls me a hero. Anyone, for that matter.
I see you as a hero, Yoshka.
Why, thank you, Mazet.
enough flattery. We must find a way to Hadur.
Return to me now.
Such a demanding Deciduous.
As the companions departed the tomb of Reka, a stranger crossed their path.
A most curious encounter, that.
He won't make it to Deva on his own. No way.
We must hope for the best for him, and focus on the quest of our own.
Your assistance in the tomb was greatly appreciated. My bow is yours, at least until I figure out how to reach the land.
They arrived at the merchant's hut, where Sebastian introduced his companions to an elderly woman named Elia.
Elia? This is the merchant.
You were expecting a man.
Yes, and someone less wrinkled.
Forgiving Yoshka's indelible charm, he does have a point. Will you
allow me to show you something?
The old woman reached into a brown...
My gift to you. The rest will require a fee.
Thank you kindly.
Empty.
She reached into the bag and retrieved a bow. The group stood in silence as she returned all 3 items to her bag.
I don't believe it.
This bag reveals...
Years later, your literal bag of...
I will provide weapons and armor.
Well, you speak as though you plan to join us.
You fear I will slow you down?
Let's just say you don't. Where the hell are we going? We're off to find the sun and send the old man to the god who a god I'm not so sure I believe in the first place.
Oh, Hadur is very real.
Do you know how to reach him?
No. But I do know who can. We must go.
As they left the great forest, the old woman revealed their destination, a fortress known as Balványos. There, they would find a Taltos to lead them to the land of the gods. After many miles of complaints from Yoshka, they reached a bridge. A very broken bridge.
This should not be like this.
No,
A woman drew near.
A curse has claimed...
More curses? And who are you?
I'm Kella of the Stonemasons Guild.
Your reputation precedes you. Even I...
We built Deva Fortress, but not with...
Yes.
And a dark enchantment has...
Going around Deva will cost...
Then we still pass through...
No, you don't. Not with.
We're really not done fighting ghosts.
Ha! If it means...
Very well then. I will.
And then they followed.
Do you think we'll see the villager we spoke to? He said he was headed to Diva.
Then he was headed toward his doom.
No great loss. There was something off about him.
While you could use some lessons in empathy, I also tend to agree with your assessment of his persona. Something off, indeed.
I sense the presence of the living. Assist me. I await your rescue.
Rather presumptuous, isn't he?
And yet, I'm very curious.
Alas, my freedom awaits.
You sure this is a good idea? Letting whoever's in there out. It's sealed up pretty tight.
Worry not. You will be greatly rewarded.
We'll have you out in no time.
As a team, we'll always make it out alive.
I must know.
You'll want